Hell yeah. You're watching the Daily Dusty. Let's fucking do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday! Are you ready? Woo! Yeah! Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me tonight on the world's finest one-man program. It's the Dusty Show. Hell yeah, how you doing? So we missed yesterday's show because not shit happened. Nothing fucking happened. And I was like, nah, I'm going to catch up on my sleep. But even more importantly, folks, I beat The Last of Us Part 2 in VR. Man, I'm sad because it's over. I got to say, perhaps the greatest gaming experience I've ever had, y'all. I think it's going to be a long, long time before I find anything that beats that. It was just so cool. It was like being inside an epic 80-hour movie. And I'm also sad because I know what the next season of The Last of Us TV show is going to be. It's going to all be about Abby. I know how it fucking ends. I know everything. But, man, it's just so cool. Every part of it was amazing, beautiful. The whole story is good. I just don't get people that said The Last of Us Part 2, the game wasn't as good. It was really good. I mean, I know why they said that, because one of the characters was gay, and then there was like a butch, muscled-up girl. She wasn't gay, though. And then they had like a trans character that was just kind of a minor character. And you can't have that anymore, folks. You have to have everybody straight heterosexual. Every game has to be exactly the fucking same, or it's woke and shitty, but it's amazing. Doesn't get the props it deserves. So, had so much fun playing it. And now I'm depressed, but hey, at least I have the memories. And man, I'm also disappointed because the thumbnail. I worked for an hour to try to do this idea for a thumbnail I had, folks. Bring an idea. So what if Vladimir Putin was Quoto, whatever his name fucking is, from Total Recall. Remember this little motherfucker from Total Recall. And then Trump was the bigger guy, and Vladimir Putin is inside Trump as Quoto. That'd have been beautiful. No AI program would let me fucking do that. They was all like, nah, dude, nah, dog, can't do that. That's inappropriate. I'm like, fuck you, AI. I don't need you to be my conscience. I ain't got one. Do what I fucking tell you to. And it's like, nah, I ain't doing it. I tried like 10 different AI programs, and they was all like, go fuck yourself, Dusty. So I did, but I'm not happy about it. And then I was like, all right, fine. I'll just make Trump with the knee pads, whatever. Did that just fine. It was like, yeah, we need Trump knee pads. No sweat, Dusty. We don't understand what the fuck you're going with there. And then I was like, all right, so the intro, I want Vladimir Putin. They did this instead. This is what I went with.
Hell yeah. You're watching the Daily Dusty.
They have a Russian accent, nothing. But what I tried was, I was like, hey, what I want you to do is take this picture of Vladimir Putin with the orange Cheeto dust stain on his crotch and make him say it. And it was like, nah, we ain't doing that. Absolutely zero chance. And I was like, hey, I know it, Bill. I suck your dick, AI. And it's like, nah, I ain't got a dick, Dusty. And it didn't do it. So anyway, fuck my life. I can't wait till AI is actually good and I can run it on my home computer, just make whatever I want to. Grandma porn endlessly, but also shit like this. Whatever. All that matters is that we're here together, and it's going to be a good show, so let's go ahead and fucking do it. As always, the super chats are open. You know what that is? It's the lifeblood of the show, really. I'll die without it. It's a dollar sign over here by your chatty chat. You click super chats, and you donate all the money, and I'll read all the words super chat into the show. Do it, too, and help me out. I don't let no ads run to the show because I don't trust what they're going to sell you guys. I'm the product, baby. Fuck yeah. So super chat me, and I'll read your words. And all right. Let's go ahead and kick it off. What's going on in the Epstein cover-up? Epstein distraction. Well, it's Chud Watch. I'll let you know. What? First of all, Whoa! So the distraction this week is Trump meet with war criminal Vladimir Putin. He gonna end the Ukraine war. Remember, he said he was gonna do it one day before he even got in office. That shit was gonna be over. He was gonna make one phone call. And he was gonna be like, guys, cut it out. I'm president now. Then he's gonna be like, yes, sir. We love you, Trump. And that's gonna end it immediately. And that didn't happen. So now it's like 6 months in his presidency, and he's like, I'm gonna invite this motherfucker over to the United States and suck his dick. Maybe he'll end the war then. But there's protest, as you might imagine, out in Alaska. People was like, hell no, don't bring that war criminal over here. He should be arrested. We don't buddy up to war criminals. We treat them like fucking shit. Well, no longer in America, folks. War criminals on top of war criminals. Not that Biden was any better. He was a fucking war criminal too at sack of shit. Anyway, rolling out the red carpet for Mr. Vladimir Putin, but they was acting all badass. So Trump had all the military jets lined up. He had stealth bombers flying overhead while Putin was walking down the red carpet. Of course, none of this shit was for Vladimir Putin. That's what they'd have you believe. Eric Daughtry, wow, this is what the President Putin saw. Nothing but pure USA might. Yeah, here you go, all the jets lined up in a row. But we all know this wasn't for Putin's benefit. This is just for Trump to do theater, to pretend like he's being a badass in front of Putin. But every time he has a chance to challenge Putin, he never does. He just kisses his ass, right? Putin ain't scared of none of this shit. He knows Trump's his fucking bitch. So this is all just to pretend, make a good show for the maggots. And I guess it worked. It's all over my timeline on Twitter. But this is what it was really like, folks. That was all buddy, holding hands, shaking hands back and forth. Trump was doing his old pulling thing. Just loves him some Vladimir Putin. Trump loves all the dictators because that's what he is. And I hope you find someone who loves you the way Trump loves Vladimir Putin. You never will. You'll never go find anybody who loves you that much, folks. Just settle for a prostitute or something. And spot the difference here, folks. Here's how he treated hero Vladimir Zelensky, fighting for his own people, fighting for their lives. And here's how he treats the guy murdering them, killing all the children, the guy who invaded the country illegally. Yeah, he's the biggest, best buddy. Loves that shit. So, no, that's why Vladimir Putin wasn't worried about the stealth bomber flying overhead or all the jets lined up. He knew it was all a dog and pony show for the American idiots. And that just then he did the pull handshake, and the maggots loved it, folks. All the dipshits are like, oh my God, that's my president. This is what I voted for, folks. Look, I voted for pulling the guy's hands. I voted for the pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein's best friend, because he's pulling the guy's hand. That's what I voted for. That's what I was thinking when I was in the voting booth. I was thinking, I hope the pedophile I vote for pulls the war criminal's hand when he invites him over to the country and sucks his dick. And he did. So you got what you voted for. You voted for the felon, and there you go. Great choice. Great choice. I'm owned. We're all owned. And then Rudy Pooty just hot ride the car with Donald Trump. There's no way the Secret Service would have ever let Donald Trump in Vladimir Putin's car. But Pooty knows exactly who he owns. So he had no fear whatsoever. No fear. Just jump right to the car with Donald Trump. No interpreter in there, no cameras, no microphones. He could just run his bitch, get his blowjob in the back of a car. He looks pretty happy about it. Ain't worried like a goddamn shit, is he? Nope. He knows he ain't got a care in the fucking world. And that, see, like Vladimir Putin hadn't got used to free press shouting questions. He starts making the faces that Trump used to make. Look at him. He's like, he's watching me Jim Carrey movies. Don't go in there. Somebody stop me. What the fuck? I don't know. Weird. Maybe that's one of his many body doubles. Not really sure. I think I would have sent the body double to Alaska if I were him anyway. And there were a few hidden sides there. If you guys were eagle-eyed, you might have noticed the hidden sides there. They're in love. Look at this. They're in love. Two of Putin and Trump sitting in a tree. Fucking. Who's the top? We all know who it is. And big nothing burger, though, folks. Big distraction from Jeffrey Epstein. They claimed they agreed on some shit, but they didn't say what the fuck it was. No real agreements were met. No deals were fucking made. Here's Trump trying to put lipstick on this pig.
Tell him what happened, but we had an extremely productive.
So productive. What'd you agree on? Tell us. Nothing.
Many points were agreed to.
1 point. Say 1 point you agreed to.
There are just a very few that are left.
Like
Some are
what?
not that significant. One is probably the most significant.
Yeah, the most significant one is, I want all of Ukraine and I'm not leaving till I fucking get it. That's the big one. That's really the crux of the issue, isn't it?
But we have a very good chance of getting there. We
So
didn't get
close.
there, but we have a very good chance of getting there.
So,
I would like to thank
no progress.
President Putin and his entire team.
Yeah, thank you, Rudy Pooty. Thank you for coming over to America and helping me distract from Epstein, even though we didn't do fucking shit. I got to distract the idiots for a little while and pretend I'm tough. And then here he is, more sucking Putin's nuts.
I'd like to thank you very much, and we'll speak to you very soon and probably see you again very soon.
Lilas.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Vladimir.
Rudy Pooty.
Next time in Moscow.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Ooh, yeah. I'll come over to Moscow and get pissed on again. I love Moscow. Ooh. Best friends forever, BFFs. The two dictators. We are not a good people. And everybody noticing that they didn't even take any questions. You don't take any questions from the press. Can you even call it a press conference?
Thank you very much, Vladimir. And thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Let's be running out of here. Don't want to answer fucking anything. Hey, what kind of deals did you make? What did you agree on? Nothing happened here, folks. A big dump. That's all it was. And everybody knows, too, to be honest with you, all the left-wing accounts. Putin got Trump to applaud American soldiers to bend their knees, fixing the red carpets in front of Russia in all caps. Putin got his photo op and gave Trump nothing. Russian propaganda will love it. Yep, that'll be all over Russian television. They'll be talking about how they owned America, and they did, basically. Trump got nothing from the day. Putin got legitimacy. Freaking pathetic. Yep, should have never been invited over here. If he was, he should have been arrested immediately or worse, but nope. He was treated like a equal leader that deserves respect, which he does not. Child murderer and also alleged pedophile. But they both are, I guess, folks. So what do you expect? The entire world is run by pedophiles. Alex Jones was right about everything. As predicted, the White House press corps traveled to Alaska to cover nothing, and nothing happened. But it was successful in removing the Trump-Epstein cover-up as the lead story for the week. Yep, that's the whole plan. Once again, the press corps took the bait, hyped it along with Trump, and delivered nothing. Yeah, but even Tapper over on CNN seemed a bit nonplussed by the whole thing.
And he said he would probably see Putin very soon. He referred to a starting point. So, despite the fact that President Trump called this an extremely productive meeting, and there's no reason to suggest that it wasn't,
Yes, there is.
there doesn't seem to have actually been anything achieved, at least according to what the two men just said.
Nothing achieved. Who could have seen that coming? Everybody. You knew that Donald Trump wasn't going to make Putin do anything. You know Putin wasn't going to give up fucking anything. It's all bullshit. And this is what it's distracting from, folks. Just released, Donald Trump made 4,725 wire transfers to pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, totaling nearly $1.1 billion.
4,725 wire transfers, adding up to nearly $1.1 billion flowing in and out of just one of Mr. Epstein's bank accounts. If you ask me, that is more than 4,000 potential lines of investigation right there. Hundreds of millions more flowed through other accounts. That's even a lot more.
Nothing to see here, folks. Don't worry about it.
The file shows that Mr. Epstein used multiple Russian banks, which are now under sanctions, to process payments related to sex trafficking.
Russia, you say?
A lot of the women and girls he targeted came from Russia, Belarus, Turkey, and elsewhere.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, folks. Big fucking distraction. Putin in it with Trump. World's run by fucking pedophiles, and nobody gives a shit. MAGA covering up for it. They love it. Fake as fucking always. Whatever, America. And then full swing dictatorship, the North Koreification of America. The White House has created loyalty ratings for over 500 companies, so Trump knows at a glance who fucking is on his team and who's not. Who to give the business to, who to extort. and who's already on his jock. The West Wing has created a scorecard that rates 553 companies and trade associations on how hard they work to support and promote President Trump's one big beautiful bill. A senior White House official tells Axios, Trump works transactionally, and companies have rushed to pay demonstrative homage. Now senior aides will have a data to consult when considering corporate requests. Yep, they're all getting in line, folks. They're all bending the knee. The entire country bending over for this dictatorship, and it's all working. It's almost impressive how well they're doing, putting all their ducks in a row, lining us up and taking the fuck over the entire country. It's over for America. And meanwhile, Trump answering questions about how museums now have to ask Trump about the exhibits they put out. They can't have any exhibits that talk realistically about the history of slavery in America, about how we treated black folks, about how we treated Native Americans. No, they have to whitewash American history. Remember, they hate erasing our history, but that's exactly what they do. And so they ask about it. So it's all 1984 all the time in this bitch. So he says exactly the opposite of what's happening because, of course, that's what he do.
That they're insinuating that you are trying to change history according to your narrative.
Yes.
What's your response to that, and is there anything you'd particularly like to take a look at?
We want the museums to treat our country fairly. We want the museums to talk about the history of our country in a fair manner.
That's literally what they're doing. They're just reporting the history of what the fuck happened, and that's what you don't like.
Not in a woke manner or in a racist manner.
And so by racist, he means accurately. It is a racist fucking country, but saying it's racist to Trump is racist.
But many of them, not all of them, but many of them are doing. Our museums have an obligation to represent what happened in our country over the years. Good and bad.
That's what they're doing.
But
that's
what happened.
Good and bad, yes. But it's the bad part you don't want them to talk about at all.
Over the years in an accurate way.
Right. You're only allowed to talk about it in a good way. Slavery wasn't even that bad, y'all. It wasn't even that bad. And here's how they're trying to sell it. Jump down here since we're talking about this particular topic. Over on CNN, Jillian Michaels. Remember, she used to be on The Biggest Loser, even though she is the biggest loser. Here she is trying to whitewash slavery in America, which is exactly what Donald Trump is trying to do. This is what the whole point of all this shit is about.
Have you looked at some of the things that are being reviewed?
Yeah, slavery was a bad thing that was to talk about.
Okay.
Like, he forgave
He's
me for
not
saying
whitewashing slavery. So
yes, he is.
He's not?
No.
Yes, he is. That's the whole point. Yes.
And you cannot tie imperialism and racism and slavery to just one race, which is pretty much what.
Okay, nobody's doing that. We're tying American slavery into one race because American slavery was about one race. So we're talking about American slavery. It's about racism. It's about white folks enslaving black folks. That's what the fuck happened, okay? Now, all slavery? No, all slavery wasn't about that. But we're not talking about all fucking slavery. We're not doing a, but what about it? No, we're talking about American slavery. One specific topic that deals with this country, which is a very fucking important topic when you're talking about this country.
Every single exhibit does. But let's talk about the fact.
No, every single exhibit that talks about American slavery talks about racism because that's what it's about.
That when you look at
anti-slavery,
let's talk about the fact.
slavery
in America was.
Do you realize that only less than 2% of white Americans own slaves?
Okay, but how many fought for it? Tons and tons and tons fought and fucking died for it because they were brainwashed into believing it was correct, right? Who gives a shit how many own fucking slaves if they're fucking supporting it, allowing it to goddamn happen, sending their sons and daughters to fight and die for it? That's what really fucking counts. What a bullshit goddamn argument.
The system of white supremacy.
You realize that slavery is thousands of years old?
White people.
Yes, it's thousands of years old, but American slavery is not thousands of years old, and it was about white people owning black folks, which is what these museum exhibits are about.
Who was the first race to try to end slavery?
Wait a second.
Well, what's controversial?
I'm very surprised.
This is an
that you're
extraordinary
trying to
exercise in historical revisionism.
I'm really
historical
surprised.
revisionism. Do you realize that?
Jillian, I'm surprised that you're trying to litigate.
Why are you surprised? They're white supremacists. White supremacists have taken over the entire fucking country. I mean, they've always been in charge, but they're outwardly taking over, so no surprises here. I'm surprised that you're letting this white supremacist use your platform to spread white supremacy. There's no reason to have this fucking cunt on your goddamn show, but you're doing it because you don't actually fucking give a shit, right? You'll let anything be spread on your platform. I don't give a shit if you call it out or not. You shouldn't have these fucking people on.
Who was the beneficiary of slavery and
I'm
who
not.
was not.
What I'm
You
trying
are.
to tell you
in
is
the
that
context of American history, in the context of American history,
right?
What are you saying is incorrect by
I'm
saying that
you
it was white
cannot-
people oppressing black people?
Every single thing is like, oh, no, this is all because white people.
It was because of white people!
And that's just not
It was.
the truth.
Yes,
Like,
it
for
is.
example,
Yes, it
every
is.
single exhibit, I have a list of
Right. Every single exhibit about American slavery was about white people owning black slaves because that's what the fuck happened.
single one. Like, people migrated from Cuba because white people bad. Not because of Castro. Yes, no, it's in there. That's what I'm saying. You don't actually know what's in there. Do you know that when you walk in the front door?
Just so fucking stupid. But that's what it's about, folks. Whitewashing slavery. And they're doing it, folks. They're making museums where you can't even teach history anymore. The same people that want to bitch about erasing history. That's not what it's about, of course. Whatever they say is always the fucking opposite. And now let's check in with martial law, because that's a thing I have to cover for some reason. And Alex Jones was right about everything, folks. The police state has taken over. Unfortunately, now Alex Jones is like, ooh, I love the police state. Tread on me more, daddy. Here's the streets of Washington, D.C., folks. Are we great yet? Fallujah was a test run for America.
They're moving in.
They're moving in.
To crush these protests.
To crush the protests. There ain't really fucking many protests out there. They're just moving in to start the precedent so they can do this all over the goddamn country, folks. This is what fascism was all about. Remember, they told us we couldn't call them fascist when the election was going on. This is what we fucking warned would happen. This is what's happening right in front of our eyes. Look at these jackbooted thugs. You're not allowed to even film the God Man. Watch what happens if you film the God Man. Sitting far away from them, not interfering in any way whatsoever. Watch this guy. I dare you.
Sorry?
Whip out my baton. Get back. I'm going to smack you in the face, motherfucker. You don't have any rights anymore in this America. This is Trump's America, motherfucker. You better get back, boy. Sick of police can do whatever the fuck we want to, boy. Where you at, Alex Jones? Sucking that dick, Alex Jones. Man, money sure does change you. And they just saying it out loud, folks. Hey, there's nothing that Trump can't do as long as he's pretending to do it for the safety of America. He has no limits.
For that, or do you think it would need to be longer?
President Trump doesn't have a limitation on his authority to make this country safe again.
That's right. There's no limitation on his authority. As long as he said he's making America safe again, he can do anything. It's a dictatorship, baby. He can lock everybody on that due fucking process. He can fucking send you to concentration camps in foreign countries as long as he says it's making America safe. There is no limitation. And yes, we get the message loud and clear. It's a military takeover. Imagine being so guilty of pedophilia that you invade Washington, D.C. Well, I don't have to imagine. It's fucking happening. He going over to Alaska to meet with war criminals to cover it up. Washington, D.C. is a drop in the bucket. Meanwhile, did you guys see this one? Oh, my God. Hey, this is why we need martial law, folks. This is why we need a military takeover of our streets, because they are arresting the really dangerous people, the terrorists, like the Subway sandwich thrower. There he is. He should've got the cop. And then he threw the sandwich to the cop, and no, you don't. Yo, you don't! Get that man! Straight to execution! Holy fucking shit! So that's why we have to have martial law, folks, because people throwing sandwiches at cops is very serious, okay? Trump doesn't want to do this, but someone has to stop this fucking evil in its tracks. And folks, in this country that is not serious, in this joke of a nation in which we live, the fucking White House literally posted this video. Now, the man that threw the sandwich agreed to turn himself in, but that wasn't enough. They had to make a giant spectacle out of it to try to sell Americans on how good the martial law is. So they sent probably $1 million worth of cops after this guy. And then the White House official account put up this video. Look at this shit. The guy threw a sandwich, y'all. He threw a sandwich. It's the purge noises! Oh my God! We stopped the murder! The White House President Donald Trump just sent $1 million for the cops to stop a sandwich thrower. God bless America. Finally, law and order has returned. Just holy shit, it's so stupid. How can it get any fucking dumber? I don't want to jinx myself because I know they'll fucking find a way. And here's the New York Post. Turkey Club, he's no hero. Get it straight, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Man assaulted officer with Subway sandwich over D.C. crime crackdown. He worked for the DOJ and the U.S. Department of Justice posting this. This is real, folks. You're fired. Yeah, you're fired, you sandwich throwing motherfucker. How dare you? And yeah, not beating the accusations of fascism when you do shit like this. We are charging the man who threw a sandwich at us with a felony. That'll teach him not to call us fascists. Yeah, pretty sure it's not going to stop people from calling you fascist. That's pretty much the definition of fascism, what you're doing. But oh well, whatever. And that, you can't help these people, to be honest with you. Oh, fuck that one. I guess we're going to skip it. Homeless man, he got 2 of his tents taken by the military law, by the new jackbooted thugs, and he's still like, I would still vote for Trump. I am the trash Trump is trying to take out. So can't help some of these people. What you gonna do? They just gotta fucking die. But there are heroes among us still, folks, not just sandwich throwers. But this gentleman trying to talk sense into the National Guard, trying to explain to them, you don't have to follow these unlawful orders. In fact, that's what the Nazis said when they were hung at Nuremberg. Do not do it. You are destroying America. Do not be a part of this. Of course, it's falling on deaf ears, but you gotta try.
These are homeless people. You guys are fucking group. Don't let them do this to you. It's abusive to you, and now you are gonna get fucked when you're fucked up and you have to go to the VA and they cut all your services. Refuse now. Do not do this. You have the obligation to refuse unlawful orders.
Yep.
Okay?
Look at, he doesn't care. He literally doesn't give a shit. He's making his payday. He don't give a fuck about you. They're happy to be Nazis. They're happy to turn against their fellow Americans. They're happy to destroy this country as long as they get a fucking paycheck. Try every one of these motherfuckers. Every one of them. I know they never will be, folks. I'm just bullshitting and dreaming. But I wish there was actually justice in the world, because holy shit, you guys would have some karma coming your way. And then let's move on from the martial law to the concentration camps, because why not in this nightmare goddamn country in which we live? First off, did you guys hear about the ICE grabbing the high school student? The true criminals of the world. He didn't break any, he didn't like do any real crimes. He didn't overstay his visa. This poor kid tried to go to high school. So agents jerked him out of his car, and then they set his dog free on the highway. First tied the dog to a tree, then cut the collar off and let him run loose in heavy traffic. Poor fucking dog, man. It's so depressing what we've become. It only took 6 months, folks. Benjamin Marcelo Garria Cruz is currently cramped in a holding cell with about 50 others. He's cold, scared. At the home, his mother depends on him to take care of her and his 6-year-old brother and his twin 5-month-old brothers. He should be starting as a senior at Reseda High School, but they're going to deport him for no fucking reason, folks, because he doesn't have the proper fucking paperwork. And this is video from a couple months ago, but it just went viral. Another example of the ICE, the secret police, abusing people because you don't have any rights anymore. This guy's just standing there, but you're not allowed to stand there when the jackbooted thugs are walking your way. We're going to attack you, knock you down, abuse you. It takes 20 of us. He wasn't even fucking resisting just to beat you, but you don't have any fucking rights anymore. They don't give a fuck. The secret police can do anything to you. You don't have any rights anymore. Case in point, here they are trashing this Mexican restaurant for no fucking reason.
Yeah, we are still here, so.
Yeah, look at this. Well, look at the inside of it. Insurance is gonna love this. Yeah.
I guess Mexicans were hiding the ceiling, folks. They had no choice.
They didn't show me nothing.
No.
I have a little basket with money there. Should I leave it there?
They ain't got to show you nothing.
Don't touch anything.
They don't have to have fucking warrants. They don't have to have badges. They don't have to identify themselves.
And you said the kitchen's on fire? Yeah, the kitchen's on fire. Why would they turn the kitchen on fire?
Why wouldn't they turn it on fire? They don't give a shit. They ain't got to pay for any of this. They can do anything to you. Literally no rules anymore.
No, sir, you may not. I'm sorry, but this is wrong.
Why is she here?
Because fuck you.
I don't know who she is. Hold on, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Why is she here? Why is she filming us? We're the secret police. We're the God men. We're not allowed to be filmed. We can do fucking anything, and you just gotta allow it, folks. Meanwhile, they're so scared to be identified. This is how they know they're bad guys, folks. This is how they know the secret police are bad guys, because this person throws ice at them, and they get bitchy, and they act like they're trying to do something about it, and then as soon as they ask who they are to identify themselves, they fucking run away. This is how you treat them, though, folks. Look at this guy crying. Please, please. Ruining this guy's life. He didn't do anything. Just crying, begging for mercy. Please, please. But they're going to brag about getting their $2,500 bonuses and being able to go get drinks later while they destroy this whole fucking guy's life and they don't give a shit. So someone throws ice at this guy. Ice at ice. These fucking losers and cowards. Just the worst among us. If there were any justice, holy shit.
Look, he doesn't have his mask on. Okay, we got a face.
Yep.
Face right here.
Yep, he got his mask pulled down. And look, somebody threw ice at him. And now he's gonna get all bitchy. Who did it? Who did it? These doughy fucking losers. The worst among us. These fucking traitors to society.
Look, unmarked cars.
Yeah, it was.
They left him alone.
Now watch when they ask him to identify himself.
I identified myself.
What's your badge number? What's your name?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Sir? You're law enforcement. You're not going to identify yourself?
I'm law enforcement.
What's your badge number?
Look at him. Immediately runs away.
That's right.
He said he didn't give a shit if they threw water at him. He let you alone immediately. Immediately, folks. They 100% know they're the bad guys. They know they're fucking Nazis. They don't give a shit. They're just in it for a fucking paycheck. They'll sell their mother out for a goddamn paycheck. These goddamn losers. Your fucking enemy. Know who your enemy is. Meanwhile, it must be fucking nice to rule us. Just so depressing, the society. So now Ice Barbie, Kristi Noem, is living rent-free in a D.C. military mansion on the ocean. Imagine the society we live in, folks. Imagine her. She murders her own puppy in cold blood. And then she thinks, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write a book and brag about murdering a fucking innocent puppy. Because I bet if I do that, I bet I'll be seen as tough by other conservatives. And I bet they'll reward me for it. And she was right. That's what a hellhole this country is. That's what nightmare fuel this country is. It should have ended her career. It should have ended her public life. But instead, she was right. Bragging about murdering a puppy is what got her her position. Now she lives in a mansion, rent-free on the fucking ocean because she murdered a puppy. That's where we're at in this fucking society. That's how evil we are, folks. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi L. Noem is living for free in a military home typically reserved for the U.S. Coast Guard's top admiral. Official familiar with the matter said the highly unusual arrangement has raised concerns with the agency and from some Democrats who described it as a waste of military resources. Just fuck this country, folks. Fuck this country. Meanwhile, here's how they're trying to counter South Park. South Park been putting some bangers out lately, making fun of them, so there's endless money for the secret police, folks. They're now funded more than the U.S. Marines, so they're going to put $50 million in a campaign PR blitz to try to counter South Park. The Trump administration is set to spend up to $50 million on a wave of taxpayer-funded PR amid the torrent of negative coverage. So they abuse us, and they take our money in order to pay for a PR campaign in order to justify abusing us. That's how the system works. We literally pay for our own fucking abuse. There's no money for cancer research. There's no money for your children. There's no money for the fucking homeless. There's no money for Medicare, but there's fucking money for their PR stunts to justify the secret police rounding us up, folks. And here's the actual honest recruitment flyer from ICE, though. Insecure with your masculinity? C student at best in high school? Too ugly to show your face? Join ICE today! And hey, that'll get in the door. All you gotta say is, hey, you poor motherfuckers, do you not have any morals, any scruples, any backbones? Are you fucking Nazi wannabes? Are you willing to sell out your fellow human being for a few fucking dollars? Join ICE today, and 100,000 have signed up, folks. Plenty of Americans willing to sell out their own fucking country for $1. And folks, well, they deleted it, unfortunately. You guys remember on the last fucking show? God damn it. Oh, that sucks. Guys remember on the fucking last show where these losers, this guy with no teeth, told the people sitting next to him, I'm going to call lice on you. I'm going to call lice on you. And the woman got out of her car and in a threatening manner. And the other woman said, you're fat. Made fun of her. Remember I showed you that in the last show? I was going to show you again, but they deleted it because they memory hole shit in real time. Anyway, she lost her job. She got fired, folks. And she put out a video explaining herself. And I know you guys are going to be shocked, but she's not racist. Anyway, here's her comeuppance.
So, yep, this is April. I'm making this video as an apology to the woman at Dairy Queen in Arvada. I am very sorry.
I bet you are now. You're sorry you got caught.
This has all been blown way out of proportion on my end.
But was it?
Because of two people parking way too close to each other.
Mistakes are made.
And for that, I am sorry.
You are now. You're fired.
To be clear, the gentleman that was in the video,
the toothless fuck,
is no longer with me.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a racist.
Mm-hmm.
I have
you just fuck racist.
Successfully been fired from my job.
Mm-hmm. Shocker.
So everybody was successful with that.
What do we learn?
I need everybody to know that there was no gun in the vehicle. I don't even own a gun. It was a knife.
Oh, okay, way better. Just a knife.
And the only reason he had the knife out was because she said she had her gun.
Because you guys were threatening her
when I was getting out of the vehicle.
Yeah, right. You're coming at her.
If you notice on the video, I never cussed at her.
So you're basically the victim here, right?
Just asked her what she was doing.
This is a terrible apology.
You know, and yeah, I'm fat.
You are fat.
And I know it.
Oh, you have a mirror, so I assume you do.
I'm okay with that. You know, and I'm sorry that other people aren't okay with that. But
this apology is meandering off here, lady. Get back on topic.
Now that I have been fired from Sunset,
and also you're fat,
you guys can leave Sunset alone.
I don't know what that is.
There are a lot of good men and women that work at Sunset that don't deserve to be harassed.
Okay, now you got to pretend
death threats
like they're the victim.
And everything else.
No, it's death threats in Sunset. You're just making shit up now.
I mean, this whole thing has been blown out of proportion. But the gentleman in the video is no longer with me.
Good.
And he has packed his things and he has left.
He lived with you?
I don't know where he went.
Guess I'll fight.
And it doesn't. I don't really care.
You'll be back.
I'm not that racist person, and those of you who do know me know that I'm not, and that I'm not that kind of a person.
Why was you fucking a racist having a racist live in your house?
I mean,
I don't got a racist live in my house.
I just need everybody to know that I am apologizing to her.
That's a terrible apology.
On my behalf, and for the racial slur that he did.
And for fucking
I
a
shouldn't
racist.
have to apologize for him, but he's not going to get up
You
here
should.
and do it himself.
Why? Because he's a loser you're with?
But
That's the best you can do? Probably?
I just need everybody to know that I am not that kind of a person.
We saw you, though. You are
And
sort of kind of that person. There's
I'm
no video
sorry
of it.
that if you think that I am.
Oh, I'm sorry that you think I
then
am. That's not an
harass
apology.
me. Don't harass the people at Sunset
I ain't
anymore.
harassing nobody.
Also, the address that was posted.
All right, anyway, that is a non-apology apology. Typical, but anyway, good luck on the new boyfriend and the job hunt. And now let's check in with the economy. It's the economy, stupid! And you guys remember this guy? He's the guy that Donald Trump picked to replace the other woman because she reported accurate jobs numbers that Trump didn't like. So he's like, I don't want anybody to know what the jobs numbers are because they're bad. Hey, who could I pick? Well, apparently he picked a Nazi? Yeah. So this guy, Donald Trump's nominee to lead the Bureau of Labor Statistics, has a giant picture of Adolf Hitler's favorite battleship in his office, as you do. And he isn't afraid to show it. E.J. Antoni has come under fire for his comments about data collection and Social Security after Trump tapped him to lead the Bureau tasked with gathering and disseminating crucial economic data. He's basically saying they're not going to release the numbers anymore because we don't deserve to know, the most transparent administration of all time. But, of course, he's a giant Nazi. He's doing this on purpose, folks. It's not even a dog whistle, not even a mask on. It's just right on the old fucking open. And Tony, the chief economist at the Conservative Heritage Foundation, yes, they're the ones that wrote Project 2025. He's one of the authors of it, so that's obviously why he's been picked to hide the jobs numbers. Has given multiple on-camera interviews in front of an image of the World War II battleship Bismarck. The Bismarck was launched by the Nazis in 1939. Adolf Hitler gave a speech at the ceremony, making it the pride of his Kriegsmarine. When asked about Antonio's choice of backdrops, the White House claimed that Antonio is simply a history buff. He just loves history, folks. Nothing to see here. Don't all history buffs pick Hitler's favorite ship to be right behind them when they're doing videos? Of course they do. So, oh well, America, whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then we just passed a really interesting reversal. Apparently now, more U.S. visitors are going to Canada than the Canadians are coming to the U.S. The U.S. used to be the big hub for tourism, but no longer. U.S. visitors to Canada outnumber Canadians and U.S. in rare reversal. So, oopsies. How's that going to be for tourism? I'm guessing bad? Oh, no. I'll keep you guys posted on it. Meanwhile, the Labor Department says wholesale inflation is at a 3-year high. U.S. wholesale inflation accelerated in July by the most in 3 years, suggesting companies are passing along higher import costs related to the tariffs. Who could have seen this coming? Companies passing on taxes to the people? Nah. Trump said that couldn't happen, and he has it on his face. And here's Fox News reporting these numbers like somebody fucking died. It's sort of beautiful, really.
Breaking news right now, and a spike in the producer price level of inflation. Take a look. Markets are selling off here because the July PPI came in up 0.9%.
Oopsies.
Worse than the estimated up 0.2%.
Worse?
This is the headline number. It was expected up 0.2, came up 0.9%. Year over year, it is up 3.3% versus an estimate of up 2.5%. Now, when you look at core, it's also troubling because in the core PPI, it was up 0.9%.
Got a weak core
versus an estimate of 0.2%. Year over year, the core up 3.7%. Also
3.7%.
higher than the estimated expectation, which was up 2.9%. These numbers have caused markets to drop. The Dow Industrial is down 105, the Nasdaq down 71, and the S&P 500 lower by 19. We want to take a look at producer prices with the Transportation Secretary. Sean Duffy will be here to talk about other things like the modernization.
Anything else? He'll be here to talk about literally anything else other than these shitty numbers that are fucking coming out. But don't worry, folks. The Nazi we've just put in the fucking charge of all this will make sure the numbers are completely hidden from now on. So nobody will know how the economy's doing, and then Trump will just say it's beautiful, and you'll have to believe it because he's the daddy. Gotta love him. And yes, also vegetable prices rose 38.9% in July, the biggest jump on record, the biggest jump in the history of mankind. So if you're trying to eat healthy, fuck you. Nothing but fast food, burgers, and processed food for America. We have to die early, but at least I guess we'll get off the Social Security rolls. Yikes, America. Almost like you shouldn't have voted for the pedophile felon. And it's going to get worse, folks. Since Donald Trump took office, natural gas is up 25%. Auto prices have increased on an average of $6,000 per vehicle. Gas has not come down $1.99 anywhere in the United States. Beef prices are up 80%. Pork prices up 23%. Grocery prices continue to increase. Electricity up 19%. And the worst thing we could possibly do at the worst possible time, we did it. We are already so far in debt. We already couldn't afford anything. Inflation was already out the fucking ass, and people were bitching about it. So, yeah, we voted for the guy to make it much fucking worse because we are the dumbest fucks who could possibly ever exist on any timeline. This is the worst one. Meanwhile, this is how they fuck us, folks. The world's richest man is now bragging that his SpaceX, who makes billions of dollars a year, is never going to have to ever pay taxes fucking ever. SpaceX, Elon Musk's rocket and satellite internet company, has received billions of dollars in federal contracts over its more than 2-decade existence. But SpaceX has most likely paid little to no federal income taxes since its founding in 2002 and has privately told investors that it may never have to pay any. According to internal company documents reviewed by the New York Times, yes, taxes are for us, folks. It's not for those who rule us. It's for the poor and the ugly. The rocket maker's finances have long been secret because the company is privately held, but the documents reviewed by the Times show the SpaceX can seize a legal tax benefit that allows it to use more than $5 billion in losses, which it got from us to begin with. It racked up by late 2021 to offset paying future taxable income. Who gave him this benefit, I wonder? Well, Elon Musk gave Donald Trump $300 million. The next thing you know, President Trump made changes in 2017. This is why Elon Musk gave him the money. During his first term, that eliminated the tax benefit expiration date for all companies. For SpaceX, that means that nearly $3 billion of its losses can be indefinitely applied against future taxable income. So no tax for them. It's all private forever, fucking baby. While we foot the bill for goddamn everything. We can't even afford food. Can't feed your kids. But hey, we can definitely afford Elon Musk tax breaks in the worst country ever. Meanwhile, we're so far behind every other country, folks, that people are starting to freak out about it. This is what happens when you put a guy in charge that doesn't believe in basic science, who wants to set us back to the dark ages, who wants to make us burn big, beautiful coal. AI experts return from China stunned. The U.S. grid is so weak, the race may already be over, folks. This is why in every movie that you see about the future, all the buildings have Asian writing on them. All the countries are run by China and shit because they've already won. People have come back from the future and told us already, and it's over for us. Everywhere we went, people treated energy availability as a given. Ru Ma wrote on X after returning from a recent tour of China's AI hubs. For American AI researchers, that's almost unimaginable. In the U.S., surging AI demand is colliding with a fragile power grid. The kind of extreme bottleneck that Goldman Sachs warns could severely choke the industry's growth. In China, Ma continued, it's considered a solved problem. Ma, a renowned expert in Chinese technology and founder of the media company TechBuzz China, took her team on the road to get a first-hand look at the country's AI advancement. She told Fortune that while she isn't an energy expert, she attended enough meetings and talked to enough insiders to come away with a conclusion that should send chills down the spine of Silicon Valley. In China, building enough power for data centers is no longer up for debate. Yep, we're going to lose. Whatever leadership we had, whatever lead we had over the rest of the world is deteriorating rapidly, or it's already completely eroded, folks. The future is already lost. But hey, at least Donald Trump has generational wealth where his dipshit kids and their dipshit kids can rule your dipshit kids forever. And Elon Musk, 90,000 children and their descendants can rule your children for fucking ever. And your children will be working in their shitty company towns for fucking ever. Yay, America! Capitalism, baby. And let's check in with the gerrymander wars to see how that's going. We have almost no democracy left in this country, but what little we have is being erased right in front of our fucking eyes. Missouri governor to call a special session to redistrict. All the red states are going to do it. Missouri lawmakers are preparing for a special session on congressional redistricting as part of Donald Trump's push to draw more favorable maps for Republicans ahead of the next year elections. They don't have the votes, folks. They're getting way less votes than Democrats. Their policies are not popular, so they're just going to steal the shit right for our fucking eyes. They're going to make it where your vote doesn't count anymore. It already doesn't count, but it's going to count even less, if that's even possible. So it's all happening, folks. There's only one guy really standing up against them, and it's Gavin Newsom. He had a big press conference about it, and so they sent ICE out to try to intimidate him, folks. What Donald Trump did. Border Patrol has showed up at our big, beautiful press conference. We will not be intimidated, says Governor Gavin Newsom. Here's the jackbooted thugs that want you to know. Fascists rule you. Nazis have taken over.
Los Angeles a safer place since we won't have politicians.
And this is what it looks like, folks. Every third world dictatorship looks exactly like this. Every third world shithole in the country. And now we're just one of them, folks. Hard to believe this is America now, but here we are. Little Tokyo today in Los Angeles. Outside Gavin Newsom's press conference. No badge number, no nameplate, no identifying marks. I don't know how you can call yourself a man and go about your life like this, because they don't give a shit. All they care about is making a few fucking bucks. They'll sell their own mother out for a dime. You think they won't sell you out? This is the new normal in this fucking country. Coming to every goddamn city near you soon. But God bless him. I'm not a big fan of Gavin Newsom, but he's the best the Democrats got. And at least he's fighting, folks. And I agree with everything he says here.
Wake up, America. Wake up. You will not have a country if he rigs this election. You will have a president who will be running for a third term. Mark my word. I wasn't exaggerating when I said that I received in the mail a Trump 2028 hat from one of his biggest supporters. These guys are not screwing around. The rules do not apply to him. The most corrupt president in history. Doesn't believe in free enterprise, crony capitalism. He is wrecking this country, wrecking the economy. He's a lawless president. Wake up, America. Wake up to what's going on.
Yeah, but they won't, unfortunately, Gavin Newsom. I have news for you. And then he put out this video. I guess he's trying.
It is a 5-alarm fire for democracy in the United States of America. Donald Trump, who's trying to light a torch on democracy, continue to try to rig the election. His agenda is failing. This presidency is failing. He knows the headwinds in a midterm. Now he's dialing up for seats. He called Greg Abbott, who doesn't have the courage, doesn't have the conscience, and he has rolled over and he said, yes, sir, and. So we have got to step up. We tried to play by a higher set of standards and rules with our independent redistricting, and we believe in that. We are talking about emergency measures to respond to what's happening in Texas, and we will nullify what happens in Texas. We will pick up 5 seats with the consent of the people.
But the thing is they won't, though, because in California, it's already not going to pass. 60% of the people don't want it there. And they're trying to do it by getting the people to vote for it, unlike all the conservative states who are just fucking doing it. They don't give a shit about the will of the people, really. And so even California's not going to be able to fight back. But even if they did, all the other red states are going to do it too. So, Trump 2028.
And that's the difference between the approach we're taking and the approach they're taking. There are no rules.
Yeah, that's the difference. The difference is the way you're doing it's not going to fucking work, and the way they're doing it's going to work. That is the big difference. You're right about that.
For Donald Trump. And this is a serious moment in American history. And so we are here to meet this moment head on. We will not be complicit.
So they are trying to get a vote for it, folks, but the vote doesn't look like it's going to pass to me. So it's too late. What are you going to do? And at least Arnold Schwarzenegger's psyched about it. He's out there trying to get some votes, trying to get people to support the gerrymandering, even though it is an erosion of democracy. But I guess we got to do it. I'm getting ready for the gerrymander battle. Yes, you are. Hey, do it. But I am not hopeful, folks. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I can't lie, right? I got to tell you the fucking truth about what's going on here. Meanwhile, disappointments all the way around. The fucking Democrats, all of them are goddamn losers. All of them that are supposed to be our leaders are fucking losers. Walz, remember Walz was going to be the vice president? No plans to redraw Minnesota congressional map. Yep. Not going to do anything about it. Just going to lay down and let Donald Trump dictatorship take over America. Going to let America be destroyed. Not going to fucking lift a finger to try to fucking stop it. Fucking Tim Walz, fuck you. And yes, this clip from VIP is dead on.
Because you are all losers.
You're losers.
Every motherfucking one of you.
Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Tim Walz, loser. Fucking loser. It's a great show, though. If you haven't watched it, great show. Julia Louis-Dreyfus and VIP. And that is my show to watch for this evening. As always, very uplifting. Yay, America. I see great things for us. And that was Arnold. That was my Arnold impersonation. Dead on. It's like he's in the room right now. And all right, folks, if you enjoyed this program, and you must, holy shit, you got to be psyched by how good you feel right now. Please support the show. Super chats. Do it to it. We're going to move on. It's time for Trash World Classic. Trash World, it's a trash world. It's a dumpster fire and it's hellish. A trash world. A trash world. Everything sucks. All the goddamn time in the trash world. It's all trash world, folks. Every category on this show is trash world. And let's check in with the libs and see what they're up to. Oh, did you guys know that liberal debater and very popular liberal streamer Destiny, which is a child's name, has a child himself who is a dickhead? This is what streamer left-winger Destiny raised. His child went public to say the Nazis were protecting the West by invading Poland. Uh-oh. The Reich was a blockade against the USSR and the rest of Europe. They took up all responsibilities of the failing Polish government, and they stated this explicitly multiple times. Hitler is a hero! Yay! Pro-Hitler from Destiny's son. But what do you expect from an eternal edgelord? From a guy who's in his 40s and his entire spill is to be an edgelord? Of course, this is what you're going to fucking raise. This is why I don't have any kids, folks. No, if I had a little dickhead kid just to bother me, he gonna get on fucking Twitter and be like, I love me some Jesus, praise the Lord. I mean, like, abort, immediately abort. I don't care if you're 15 or not. Hell nah. No surprises there. Dickheads raise dickheads. And then, folks, remember this video?
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
When he pulled me over.
I didn't do nothing
So
wrong.
they pulled this gentleman over because he didn't have his headlights on in the daytime. Remember that?
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
Then they pulled him out of his car and they beat it. Well, I mean, hey, the good news is this is America, right? So they held the police accountable and they fired him to make an example out of him. So no, I'm just kidding, of course. Prosecutors clear a Florida deputy who punched and dragged man from his car during traffic stop. Of course they did. They investigated themselves and they found they did nothing wrong. You don't have any rights, folks. You better keep your lights on in the daytime, or maybe if you keep your lights on, they'll pull you over for that. It doesn't matter. They'll find some excuse to abuse you, folks, and then what are you gonna do? Nut shit. Learn to love it, America. Meanwhile, I think I speak for everybody when I say this is a real weird thing to say to somebody. Over there in Toronto, Canada, this Uber driver from Pakistan had something very strange to say to one of the people in his car.
Well, if you was born in Pakistan, originally from Pakistan, you must have been kidnapped by me.
You've been kidnapped by you?
Of course. Because there is no option to get you, right?
Okay. You have your...
That is not a compliment, dude. I think he's trying to flirt. Hey, you're so hot that if we were in Pakistan, I would kidnap you. It's not the flex you think it is, weirdo.
You're women over there, though.
Seriously. So you're in Canada, so I cannot say you anything.
Okay.
I cannot touch you anything, because it is Canada.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely you couldn't touch me. There's laws to this shit here.
You know what I mean?
That's not that flattering. That's kind of scary.
Trust me, because, like, there was no option.
Okay. Well, you have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
1 star, negative 100 stars. What the fuck? Dude, no. Go back to Pakistan. Holy shit. Yikes. And then did you guys hear about Jeff Bezos wants his plastic surgery nightmare of a wife to be one of the Bond girls? And here's the thing in this goddamn trash world, you guys might not know, but Jeff Bezos now has creative control of the Bond movies. I shit you not! Jeff Bezos bought MGM Studios and he has creative control of the Bond movies, and he's apparently serious about making this goddamn train wreck one of the Bond girls. Now maybe I could see her as like, I don't know, a villain in a Batman movie or some shit where they get a lot of me, like a female Joker or some shit, but a Bond girl? Hell to the no! But oh my God, what a horrible timeline. We are the worst. And since we're on the trash world, let's do a couple free Palestine things. What a headline this is. Officials say more than 100 people have been killed in Gaza in 24 hours, marking the deadliest day in a week. Deadliest day in a week. That's like saying, oh my God, 100 people just killed. It's the deadliest minute in the last 5 minutes. Oh, 10 people just got killed. It's the deadliest second in oh, wait a minute, never mind. Right now it's the deadliest. Oh, right, no, it's not. Right now, oh, no. What the fuck? You know it's a fucking nightmarish hellhole when they say shit like that. Just good God. Meanwhile, they're sending influencers from America over to Israel to try to sell this fucking war, folks. This is how it works. Total information control. The Israeli government is courting popular MAGA influencers in an effort to address Republican divisions over the war in Gaza, where scenes of violence and starvation have fueled global outrage. So this is what Elon Musk has all over our front page. This is what YouTube, instead of showing you guys my videos, is what they're showing you folks. So this is what all the young people will see now. They'll see these influencers go over there and shill for Israel and whitewash this whole fucking thing. And this is the image that they'll all see. Won't even know about all the dead children, won't even know about the genocide or the ethnic cleansing or any of it. This is how it works, folks. But there are some heroes. Well, and I can't show it to you because it got deleted. So, oh well. This is how it works, folks. This is a great example of what I'm talking about. The heroes, this is a guy that was on BBC and called BBC out for their complicity in the Gazan genocide. Yet on social media, they delete this, and all day long, they feed you a steady diet of the influencers who are paid by Israel to go up there and shill for that shit. You can't know the fucking truth in this society anymore. The truth erased right in front of your fucking eyes, where the lies get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars by Russia. That's where we're at, folks. And that is my trash world. And that's a perfect example of trash world. I can't even show you the fucking heroes. Lauren Chancellor used to be so beautiful. Yeah, back in the day, she dated every tall black NBA athlete there was, folks. They ran a fucking train through this girl before Jeff Bezos got a hold of her and then just ruined her. Just like Gavin Newsom's girl, whatever her name was, the one that's married to Trump Jr. now. Used to be hot as shit. Guilfoyle. Could be Guilfoyle. Now hideous. I don't know why they do that to themselves, folks. Just age gracefully. You look so much better. And, all right, we're along, folks. Get your super chats in. It's time for some religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious. God damn it. What? It's time for religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. And folks, you're not gonna believe this. It's not a youth pastor this time. I can't believe it. Pennsylvania pastor, it's just a regular pastor, gets 4 to 8 years over child porn. Hey, at least it wasn't a youth pastor. I'm just saying. Just saying. On Tuesday, August 12th, the McKean County District Attorney Office announced that Daniel Merrick, a pastor in Smethport, was sentenced for possessing nearly 700 images, that's a lot, and videos of child porn after attempting to withdraw a plea agreement. Lock his ass up. Not the only one this week, though. North Carolina pastor arrested on 10 felony child porn charges. Once again, not a youth pastor, at least there's that. Small victories. According to officials, 30-year-old Shelton Kelsey Burkhart was charged with 5 counts of second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor and 5 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. After North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation seized his electronic devices at his church. So yes, pedos. That's all that's at your church. Keep taking your kids to them, Christians. Another one more. Let's finish off with the trifecta, the hat trick of pedophiles this week. Former South Carolina deputy and far-right school board member Greg Hayden has been arrested for raping a 12-year-old boy he groomed through his church. Because, of course, he did. And here he is posting Donald Trump. I stand for the flag. I kneel for the cross. And for 12-year-olds, apparently. Proud to be an American, blessed to be a Christian. You're so Christian, aren't you? You're so Christian. Just fake as fucking shit, y'all. But hey, all he's got to do is apologize to his imaginary friend. It's like it never fucking happened, right? He doesn't have to make amends. The boy he molested, he doesn't have to do fucking shit, y'all. And you have to forgive him. You have to, right? It's the most evil ideology fucking ever. Meanwhile, just when you think they can't get any fucking weirder, folks, imagine living like this.
To have sex. There's a holy way to move your body, and that is through covenant. Otherwise, it's fornication, it's a sin, it's opening a demonic door.
Definitely.
So it's the same thing with yoga. You stretch in the context of yoga, it's demonic, it's opening a door. You stretch your body just like normal, like reach down, bend your toes, like stretch out your quadriceps. Like it's fine. You're not like getting a demon that way. So I just want to be clear with that. But
I think that's enough. Like I think that
it's pagan worship.
Yeah,
that's
it proves the point.
It proves the point. Now that you've proven it to all of us with science and evidence that stretching gives you a demon, we don't have to talk about this anymore. We believe it now. We all know it's true by the proof you've given to us.
Also, for me, what convicted me was reading about it and realizing, like, these poses are all worship.
Yeah, just do a Google search.
Yeah, like it's
just Google it. You're worshiping when you're stretching, y'all, and demons enter you mostly through your butthole.
It's worship to these fake gods, and I'm like, all right,
all gods are fake, dude.
Like that. What else do I need to know?
What else do I need to know? I don't need to know anything, right? I've done no research yet. I'm convinced. Case closed.
It doesn't matter what the perceived benefit it is. You're still doing worship.
You're not, but as long as I say it is, look at my hairline. So believe me, folks, epic hairline though, dude. And then, folks, okay, look, dude, it's okay to be gay. It's fine to be gay, but sometimes dudes get booty calls from other dudes, right? It happens. And sometimes if you're really Christian, you just cannot deal with the feelings that it gives you. You just cannot reconcile it with who you are as a person. So you got to make up some real crazy, wild shit to explain why you had this dude come over to your house and fuck you in the ass. And that brings me to this next clip.
Talking about a dude standing at the foot of my bed. He's an Amazon witch. This guy was the real deal. He's next level sorcerer. I made a bunch of covenants with him, and I didn't mean to. I offered him my friendship. And that's a covenant. He knew what he was doing. He wanted me to make covenants with him so that he would have legal rights to show up. And that joker showed up in my house. I think he was trying to murder me.
What do you do in that situation?
I turned on the light and I went, what the? And he was like shocked that I saw him.
They're always showing up in people's bedrooms. That seems to be the #1 story that is sent to us in various forms.
I literally ain't never had no dude show up my bedroom. Like 0 times it's happened to me, but you know.
They're brave. They're actually slaves. And they want to get away with what they're doing, and they don't want any resistance.
That's right.
They just want you just to take it.
That's talking about. They do just want you to take it. Here, do these poppers. Loosen up your butthole and just take it. Just what the fuck? How is this real life? But whatever. Christians, so weird. Always topping themselves or bottoming themselves. Love you guys. All right, move right along. Get your super chats in, folks. We got a Beyond Parody section. Got one hero tonight and a couple palate cleansers to finish you guys off with a happy ending, because that's what I do. Don't make me come to your house and stand at the foot of your bed. It's time for Beyond Parody. Somewhere. It's somewhere. Beyond Parody. Like that wasn't already fucking Beyond Parody. And folks, this is where we're at in the society, folks. People running our government going public and saying shit like, Gavin Newsom is a coward beta cuck. Oh my God, folks. This is how our elected officials, this is not an elected official, this is our top White House guy, Stephen Chung. Imagine being this dude, folks. This is what he looks like. This dude is calling other guys beta cucks. This round ball of goo. This guy who's in shape, I guess that is a shape. He could just roll any direction. It'd be exactly the fucking same. Literally, Trump's right-hand man calling people beta cucks because, of course, the dumbest fucking timeline. And that, over on the Joe Rogan show, our elected officials, you know, the people in the highest branches of our government who are making our laws and shit, are saying that there are interdimensional beings. Yeah, why not? Representative Anna Paula Looney, Representative Florida, shocker, said during a Wednesday podcast episode with Joe Rogan that lawmakers have seen evidence of interdimensional beings. Well, if you've seen the evidence, release it. I think that they can actually operate through the time-space that we currently have, Looney said during the podcast. That's not something that I came up with on my own. That's based on stuff that we've seen. What stuff? That's based on information that we've been told. You'll believe anything. God damn it. This is why we can't have nice things. And that... Did you guys see over on the OAN where they're giving you absolute proof of all the women who are flourishing in our military right now? And they can prove it, y'all, because they have pictures.
So, Kingsley, tell us what the numbers are saying about the recruitment of women in our military.
Tell us.
The numbers are absolutely fantastic across the board, Matt. Thanks for having me on the program tonight.
Thank you, Matt.
Happy to be with you and happy to highlight this incredible success that we are seeing across our armed forces.
So much success.
Women in particular. These numbers are fantastic.
They're so fantastic. It says Grok. It's an AI picture. Why are you using AI? If it's so fantastic, if you have so much information, if this is true, why are you using AI image? You didn't even take out the label for the AI program you used.
Administration. We had
This
about
is just lazy propaganda.
Female recruits last year.
16,000. Why didn't you take a single picture of any of them?
We've got upwards of 24,000.
So many.
This is a nearly 7,000 person increase in female recruits alone. And again, it's not just women.
It's Grok again. They're all AI pictures. At least take the fucking watermark off.
It's men too. The Army, the Air Force, the Navy, everyone is hitting their metrics early, and it is a testament to Secretary Hegseth and President Trump's leadership. It turns out young Americans want to sign up to be warfighters.
You didn't take the fucking logo off. Just holy shit, you can't make this shit up, folks. Not even trying. The laziest propaganda you could possibly imagine. What the fuck? Meanwhile, not the best, not the brightest representing us. Did you see Ted Cruz was trying to own Gavin Newsom, so he posted this post. If California gerrymanders from its current 43-9 dim advantage, 80%, to 51-0, dim advantage 100%, let's do the math here. 43 plus 9 equals, does it equal 51, Ted? Is that what it equals? No! Can't even do basic math, folks. Holy shit, that's sad. It's 52, so of course he deleted this because he's an embarrassment. Fled Cruz can't do simple math, and he got made fun of. 43 plus 9 is 52. 51-0 is 51. Please learn math, but he can't do that. He's too busy vacationing and escaping Texas, and who wouldn't? And last on Beyond Parody, folks, the guy who's in charge of all our health care in America doesn't seem like he's in that great of shape. And of course, in this Beyond Parody clown society in which we live, he decided to go hiking and mountain climbing in blue jeans. As you do, why wouldn't you go mountain climbing in blue jeans? Anyway, let's see if you notice anything about the state of his health. He's literally shaking. He's literally shaking, folks. He climbs like his voice sounds. Look at that! Finally got up there, folks. And now here comes Oz, Dr. Oz, up next to him. Gotta have a head. He's still shaking. Legs are fucking shaking, folks. It's like he's about to have a goddamn heart attack. Holy God, Captain Brainworms. This is a guy who runs all our health care in this country, because why wouldn't it be? We are not a serious people. Good Lord, y'all. And that is my Beyond Parody for this evening. Can't make this shit up. I wish that was AI. I wish it wasn't real, but it is, unfortunately. And all right, folks. folks, I got one hero coming up and one palate cleanser. Actually, got two palate cleansers. I'm a dirty liar. Get your super chats in. If you enjoyed tonight's show and you want to see me do more daily Dusty shows, vote with your dollars. And now, prepare to be cleansed. It's palate cleansers. Minty fresh. I lied. All right, I'm going to do the palate cleanser first. I'm going to finish with heroes since I clicked on the wrong fucking button. I meant to do this. All according to plan, baby. First off, this heartwarming story that I believe because it's on the internet. This boy packed a Christmas gift for a girl in the Philippines at 14. Little did he know she was going to grow up to be hot. Years later, she found him on Facebook, and she was like, how tall are you? And he's like, I'm 6 foot. And he's like, let's get married. And they got married. Yay! For hot Asians and tall white dudes. They just meant to go. It's like peanut butter and chocolate, baby. And then one more of the palate cleansers. I love this one. White dude finally gets held accountable for the first time in his life. Pretty funny. So apparently he was an unruly passenger on an airplane. And this lady's like, anybody want to put this motherfucker in his place? Let's see him get put in his place.
That's the last thing you're going to do again. No. No, ma'am. You need to sit down. No, you're not. You need to sit down. Sorry. Is there any other person that can help me put? No, swing your hands. This way. No.
He's like, is there any big person that can put this guy back in his fucking seat? Hey, look at it. Oh, shit. Yeah. Found somebody. Sit your ass down, motherfucker. And just a look on his face, immediately he's like, oh, shit. I done fucked. He didn't try to fight back or nothing. He's like, nope. Look at his face. He's like, oh, shit. Oh no! He's like, he stepped by, give him a wide berth. You can go by me, fella. I ain't going by you. Picking your little ass up like he a child. Sit his ass down, and then he just sat there. He's like, okay, I'm done. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll sit here. Love that shit. And all right, that's my palate cleanser tonight. Fuck yeah, we did it. And folks, last chance, can you in? Gonna finish you guys off with a hero. Little Billy Boy for you motherfuckers. It's here somewhere. I know it is. I knows. Nope. We could be heroes just for one day. And I can't believe this motherfucker made my heroes, but he did. This week's hero is Tom Cruise. If I was a porn star, my porn star name would be Tom Screws. He declined the Kennedy honor that Trump was trying to give him, folks. Trump was trying to give anybody he thought was MAGA or be on his side honor, and Tom Cruise was like, nah, don't want to be associated with you. President Donald Trump announced the recipients of 48th Kennedy Center honors on Wednesday, the first class of honorees since he took over the arts complex this year. Actor Tom Cruise was offered the honor but declined because of scheduling conflicts. That ain't why. He was like, hell no, fuck Trump. I don't want to be associated. That's smart. Very smart, Tom Cruise. Stay the fuck away from him. Don't blame you. This week's hero, Tom Cruise. And all right, that's it, folks. We did it. I appreciate everybody who joined me tonight. If you bet out, folks, do me a favor, please hit the like button. It's the least you can do. If you don't hit the like button, just die. And also, please, let me show you this before I go. I have a Patreon account. So if you click on the description of this video, shut up. No, that's the wrong video. If you click on the description of this video, which is right here, shut up, Dusty, then you click the more button. It pops down. The very first link is to my Patreon. I promise it's there. And it goes to my Patreon right here. And the very first button is become a member. Can you click on that? Could you? Go see what happens. I need you guys' help. I don't let any ads run on the show because I don't trust what they're going to say you. I don't bullshit. I don't con anybody out of fucking money. I'm just trying to keep the fucking lights on, do the world's greatest show. So if you enjoy what I do, please support it so I don't go out of fucking business. You'll be so sad if I do. And as a bonus, you get access to all the after parties. I have a big one planned for Monday. I already have a bunch of stuff planned for it. So please go help me out. Don't let me go out of business, y'all. And also help out the cats. All these cats you see, they are hungry. So thank you in advance. And all right, let's read the super chats. I'm going to do my Cash App next week. So if you send me Cash App, link in my description of the video to my Cash App. It's $cultofdusty. Thank you guys for me Cash App. Also, Patreon is in there. PayPal. So PayPal me. Also, that's a great way to tip me. If you enjoy my show, tip me. BBC $10. Love me some BBC. You know I do. Rebecca Poise, hero of the show. Show looks good already. See you Saturday. We had a pretty good one. I ain't going to fucking complain. Thank you for helping me out on tonight's show, Rebecca. I appreciate you. 5 tickets, fuck yeah, for user YS6 Uzi. If you got your ticket, please give him your love and tune in Monday for our after party. Appreciate you. Spam that chat with impunity. Also, you got those. So super cool. Darnez, I am glad our taxpayer is going for JD's tour of shame. Take it easy, Dusty. He's on vacation every fucking week. Great expenditure of our tax dollars as always. Lewis, $10. We lost our mini Schnauzer Bella. Oh, I'm sorry. 13. Well, 13's pretty good. I thought it was ready for this since she was diagnosed last year, but I was wrong. We gave her the best life possible, but it still hurts. Yeah, I know. It's like losing a kid. But like I always tell you guys, all you can do is give them the best life you can, and you know it's going to be temporary. And at least you gave her a really good life while you can, you know. But I do send out my apologies to you and positive thoughts. Powered by Rice, $50. I think that makes you night. Super world. God bless you and protect you, Dusty. Fuck God, but I love you. I wish some country would come spread freedom and democracy here, free us from the Antichrist tyrannical orange pedo cult. When they say peace and safety come with sudden destruction, Thessalonians 5:3. Hey, I now love Jesus and I love you. Thank you for being one of the good ones. I wish. Thank you, Dusty. Appreciate you, Jeremy Cagle. Good to see you tonight. I am Two-Fly Cam, $5. Dusty, do you really believe in the singularity? Hell yeah. I don't think AI is all that impressive. It doesn't self-think. It's just engine search and solution. No, I mean, that's not true. It's very impressive already, but it's also incredibly fucking new. Do I think the singularity is going to happen in our lifetime? I have no fucking idea. Do I think it's going to happen eventually? Oh, shit, yeah. Absolutely, it's going to happen fucking eventually. We might be dead and gone. It might be 1,000 years from now. Will it happen? Fuck yeah, but I just don't know how you can't look at AI and not think it's incredibly impressive, to be honest with you. I mean, it's basically the culmination of all our technology, every accomplishment we ever made, all rolled into fucking one. It's fucking amazing, but I don't know. Like, I think you guys are just trying to be unimpressed. Heavy Shaw, $10. I just lost my job, but pretty boy needs money. Take my money. Hey, I'm sure you'll find a new job. You seem very smart and handsome. I know nothing about you, but you watch this show, so that means you're fucking awesome. I'm going to buy pretty boy some treats in your honor. Thank you, Heavy Shaw, and good luck on getting a new job. 5 tickets from Smokey Stew. If you got one, give him your fucking love because Smokey Stew's awesome. And Loki gave you guys 5 tickets too. Not only do you guys get access to all the after parties, but you get customized emojis from they chat with. You can buy your own. It's $2.99. But if you got one for free, give them your love. And also, you have to be here live. But they give them away every single show, these generous motherfuckers. So be here live every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sometimes I do shows 5 days a week. We'll see. But tune in for your chance. And thank you guys. Dennis City. $8. Since I came to the U.S. 23 years ago, I said to myself, this people have nothing to do with a world. UN people in Big Apple saying same thing. Right? Welcome to America, buddy. I would take one of you guys. I'll take 1,000 of you for 1,000 magas any day. That's for sure. Just show my love. Science, astrophysics, and logic, baby. Hey, keep doing your thing, Evan Glare. You're one of the heroes. Appreciate you. Kerosene became a member. Fuck yeah. If you don't get a free ticket, you can buy a ticket. And gain one ticket. That's how you do it. Buy one, pass one along. Hero shit, Kerosene. If you have his 10 tickets, Ivy, one of our awesome moderators. Thank you for your tireless service, and thank you for supporting the show, Ivy. If you got one of those tickets, please give Ivy your love. She is one of the best ones. And speaking of best ones, hey, at the Buzz or BBC, keeping me in fucking business, almost single-handedly keeping my show going. I expect a lot of inappropriate touch and all over. I'll get my knee pads out. Take care, everyone. Love you all. If any of you need to escape for a bit, let me know. I got you. Hell yeah, BBC. I can't say where he lives, but if we need to escape America, I got an underground railroad. We can all get together and escape together. And I love you, BBC. I appreciate you. And everybody, if you're not kissing his ass and all the other parts of him, please do so because this dude is really keeping this show in fucking business. I'd be gone. I'd be fucking gone. He stepped up when E abandoned me. E was my biggest donor, and then he turned out to be a rabid Zionist, and he was like, stop talking about Israel or I'll stop giving you money. And I was like, die immediately. And that was it. And BBC was like, hell nah, I'm not letting you get canceled, Dusty. I'm stepping the fuck up. And he did. Fucking hero. Give him your love. I appreciate you, BBC. And all right, folks, that's my fucking time. I'll be back Monday for another episode of the world's greatest show. Be sure to tune in. Be sure to sign up for our Patreon, folks. Help me out. Send me PayPal, all the shit. But also, leave comments on the video. It helps the algorithm, and like the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Here's an original song with Dusty Smith, Religious Bullshit. See you guys Monday. Good night. Love you.
Welcome to the chapel of scams and deception, where guilt's a weapon and fear's a collection. Pass that plate like a ritual tax, while the preacher's in Gucci with gold on his slacks. Sunday script, it's fear and lipstick. Invent the cure, then convince you you're sick. Sipping on wine, call it Jesus' blood, while they drowned you in lies like a biblical flood. Confess your sins, what a racket to run. They selling you hell while molesting your son. Blindfold your brain, let the shepherd's guide, but that wolf got a Rolex, he ain't trying to hide.
Love you, bitch. Say thank you.
Religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Yeah, it's time for religious bullshit.
Little old Mimi! Woo! You get a woo for me, little Mimi. Love you, thank you. You rock.
Sit your ass down in the pews, break out your wallets, they got a story for you. And trauma in the closets, it's time to be brainwashed, gaslit, subdued. Your weekly dose of nonsense straight into the pews. It's time for religious bullshit.
Good night, y'all. Have a good weekend. Don't you dare play another song.